Hey guys, it's Misty with My Paper Cuts, and I am back on today with another haul. This time it is a haul from Craigslist. Now, I don't use Facebook or Facebook Marketplace. I'm a little afraid of how much money I would spend if I did use Marketplace, because as I've mentioned, I am in Phoenix, so I imagine there are so many deals to be had. But occasionally, if I've got a little free time on a weekend, I will check out Craigslist to see if anybody's having a crafty garage sale or if anybody's posted something I might be interested in. And this particular lady was listing a whole bunch of stuff from her craft room. She seems to be purging a lot of things that she's not using. And I've always been on the hunt for some stitched hearts in different shapes. And this set, I'm not really sure who makes it. It could be Allie. She was honest with me and said she does order from Allie a lot. But this is a basic shape with stitching, and so I don't feel as bad if this is from Allie. I will not buy copies from Allie. I don't believe in that, but so I can't really tell you what the brand is, but this little lot was particularly what drew me to her. And then I saw that she seemed to be posting other things, so I checked out her other listings and I bought a few things. And some people aren't going to understand why I bought what I did, but you old school crafters will, because I even ran this by P after I bought it and said, am I crazy? And she 100% agreed with me on the purchase. So so this was the nesting die set that I got. I love the shape of heart. I like that it's fluffy like me. And then in that little lot were some sizzlets. And for those of you who don't know, this is the way that the thin dies used to come, is on this plastic block with the foam to pop it out. And this was a whole heart lot basically. So this is like a postage stamp heart. It's called just stamp. So it's like a postage stamp frame, and then it's got the heart, so you can nest everything together. I do like stuff like this and a lot of these other ones because you can get that layered effect without having to actually stack on top of each other, because everything nests together beautifully. So you can get that layered look without adding a whole bunch of dimension to your cards. This one has like a scalloped heart and some inner pieces. There's actually a sample on the back. This one's called Heart Triple Chocolate Truffle. So I guess it's supposed to look like a wrapper. This is a really basic one with a wavy kind of square and a basic heart. It's just called Heart. This one has like a paisley shape with 3 swoopy hearts. That's what I always call those. That's what they look like. And it's called Hearts Paisley. This is a heart tag. So it's got kind of a swoopy heart with a dot in the corner, so you can make it a tag. And then this is the base and then the layers for the hearts. So there's a nice layered stacked heart, but you wouldn't get stacked, you would get nested, which is lovely. And then this is 2 of the same, which is Cupid hearts, which are nice swoopy kind of whimsical hearts. So that was the lot that I originally wanted to talk to this lady about. And then I got really excited because I noticed that she was listing a lot of sizzlets, and lo and behold, she had a lot that included this. And I know there's going to be a glare, so I'm going to try to keep it off there. So let me explain. This is from Ellison before they were Sizzix. This is like the original mini die cutting machine. So I have bought the Sidekick twice from Tim Holtz, and both times they have broken. I just honestly believe that they just don't make stuff like they used to make it. And I could not believe she had this still brand new in the package. It came with, there's 3 little thinlit dies in there. There's also a brass embossing. That's how old school this is. But I was really excited to get this because I was getting a better deal than if I bought the Sidekick again. And like I said, I have already gone through 2 Sidekicks. And this one feels heavier than the Sidekick. So I already know it's better made. And what I really wanted to share was at the bottom, there's this strip of paper. And they literally test the machine before they package it. So this is what they cut, and the cutting pad will have marks in it from when they test cut it. So they actually did like a true quality control back in the day, which I think is fantastic. So I was super excited to get this, but it came with a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So I combined a couple of lots. I don't remember which was in which, but I'll share the things that I got. So I got 2 sets of the cutting pads. I already have a bunch of the brown ones from having the Tim Holtz Sidekick, so I've got this to go with it. It works in the tag along. I got the extended cutting pad, which I already have some, but again, cutting pads, if you can get them at a bargain, it's worth it because they are a consumable item. And I got the platform. Now, I've never had the platform for the extended Sidekick pads. I've always just used them on my regular Big Shot or Big Kick platform. So now I actually have the extended platform for the long border dies, which I have a lot of. And speaking of the border, I got this from her individually. I thought this was a wonderful border die that you could cut up and use in chunks. So, and again, this is from back when it was Ellison. It wasn't Sizzix yet. So it's kind of fun, and it's very nostalgic for me to see all these things. She did give me the little adapter plates. There's 10 little adapters. This was for, it says it right there, for you to use other brands of dies like this kind in your old school machine. That's what the original machine used to look like. It was like a lever and it clicked. I used to have that. I actually gave it to a teacher for her classroom years ago. And then I also got these Sizzlets dies. They're little charms for Halloween. Can never go wrong. They're like a really cool size. And then brand new in the package, I love the stuffed, and I think I have a couple of these separately already. I have a whole bunch of Sizzlets in my collection. I even have the little original tiny embossing that were this size. But this includes those shapes. So you got the lamb, the lion, the bear, and the bunny. And so there's that set, brand new in the package. And then this was also included. It's got the buttons. So 4 sets of buttons that will die cut. So there is that. And then she threw in for free, she thought I would like this little thing with the, because it had the hearts again. So there's a couple of little die cuts in there. And then some embossing folder strips, which I don't know if I have this one, but I know I have this polka dot one because I've used it before. But these are handy when you're making cards because you don't have to do a whole sheet. You can just do a strip, or you can just add a border to something you're working on. So I believe that's it. Yes, so that is my Craigslist haul, and I'm sure I will be back with more because I do have more to share. Thanks for watching. Bye.